Peace, gods and goddesses. Peace, comrades. Okay. First and foremost, brothers and sisters, understand this fundamental truth of life. Okay. Perception is the only thing we control as humans. Okay. Perception is the tool that we use to create the terrain that is our life. Okay. Our perception is a tool of manifestation that we use to create the reality around us. And it is the only tool of manifestation that we control. And it is also the main important I would say tool in manifestation because it in fact create the way that you see the world around you. Okay, as black gods and goddesses, our story did not start nor end, or was it even possible for it to end with slavery? Okay, the controlling of the knowledge of self, the concealment of our history, the music, the TV, the fashion, our everyday life is controlled in order to control our perception of self. Okay, most of us today only examine or compare our revolution through the lens of white people, of white revolutions, as if we do not have a rich African history of rebellion. Okay, when one slave would get beaten, the others, hundreds, maybe even thousands, would stand around shackle free and watch. Why would they watch? Because they were in fear. Fear controlled their perception of themselves, even though the very logical understanding of slavery was enough to instill the perception of a strong black individual. Okay, and what do I mean by this? Okay, when black men were bought and sold in slavery, if you were big and you were strong, which most of us were, which is why they chose us as slaves anyway. If you were really big, you were really strong, you can withstand the most harsh conditions, you can keep working, you can keep going, you were sold at a high price. If you was a beautiful black curvy woman, that slave master desired you the most. Okay, he wanted you the most. And what does this mean? Okay, this means that the little white man did not really hold any power, brother. He could not physically beat you, brother, without controlling your perception, brother, without controlling your soul. He could not physically put his hands on you and have your brothers and sisters watch without controlling our soul, without controlling our perception. Okay, brothers and sisters, you must be able to see yourself outside of the likeness, outside of the life of light. Okay, the battle for our perception is the struggle for our soul. Okay, our history goes far beyond their existence on this planet, far beyond it. Okay, we in fact do not beg for mercy from the slave master because the slave master is at mercy of the slaves. We outnumber him, we outstrength him, we outthink him, but simply because he controlled the way we see ourselves, the little white man can walk amongst gods and have us bow at his very will. Okay, brothers and sisters, we have to control our perception. It is the only thing that we can. It's the only thing that we can control.